Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sharon, and please consider subscribing for more amazing content. So in today's video, I basically want to talk about the $20 reduction or the $20 limit on the Naira card. So it used to be $100 and now it's $20. Like, I don't know what these people want we small business owners to do, because I basically just feel that they're just trying to frustrate us. We may not actually be the reason why they're doing this, but indirectly they're trying to frustrate us. Okay, so I just basically want to talk to you guys about some of the ways that you can make payments to your suppliers when shopping from China to Nigeria. Okay, so if you feel that this video is something that you're interested in, please keep on watching. So guys, this change or development happened recently, I think early this month. Okay, I'm not sure why this happened, because I didn't just even bother to like start doing research or trying to understand the reason behind it, because I expected this to happen, because it used to be more than $100 and they reduced it to $100. So I was expecting that they were definitely going to reduce it to something lower than $100, but I wasn't expecting it to be this early and even, you know, reducing it to $20. Because actually, what can $20 buy? Like, it's really crazy if you really sit and think about it, because I didn't even know. Honestly, I didn't know. It came like a shock, because I was actually planning to buy some stuff for my business around the time that this whole thing happened, and surprisingly I found out that it's now $20 and no longer $100. I wasn't actually planning to make this video now, but I've been getting lots of questions about this whole thing in my DM, so I decided to make the video, because I actually wanted to make it after I, get done with something. You would know what that is, later on in the video. But because I've been getting a lot of questions, I was just like, okay, let me just do the video now, because I don't even know how long what I'm on is going to take. So guys, I'm just basically going to be diving into the 3 possible ways that I know of. There might be other ways, but these are the possible ways that I know that you can make payments, okay, still with the whole $20 drama. So the first way is that you should just manage and get more cards. Okay, I know it's crazy, but if you are like a small business owner, you don't buy much, you buy around $100 and something dollars in a month, you can, if you don't buy much, you can actually like buy some things this month, buy some the next month, and like that basically just buy those things that that your clients or customers request for often first, and then maybe the next month you can buy other things. So if you buy from around $100 and a little over $100, you can still manage the $20 change. Yeah, so what you need to do, let's say you, for example, you want to buy something, you want to buy 20 items and each cost around $4. That should be 20 times 4, $80. And let's say charges and every other thing, shipping and every other thing, rounds it up to like $90. You can basically just ask your supplier to help you split the bill, so you can pay with different cards, get different cards and make the payment. Or you can split the bill yourself by buying 4 instead of buying all 20 ones. Like, you can just start making payments for 4 like that till you're done buying what you want to buy. I think Access Bank's limit is still the $100. The last time I made payments, it was still $100. I'm not sure if that's still valid still now, but it was still $100. So you can just basically do your findings to know if they still accept $100, and maybe get an Access Bank card, or ask your friends who have an Access Bank and use that card. I'm not even going to suggest you to get an Access Bank card if you don't already have an Access Bank, because they are most likely going to still change it. So basically what you want to do is to just get multiple cards. Ask your friends, your own personal card. You can get multiple bank accounts. Ask your friends, families, anyone that you can ask, and use that card to make payments. Okay, so that's like the first option that you can try for really small business owners who don't buy much. So the second option I'm going to give is to basically allow your agents to help you make payments. Okay, some procurement agents help make payments to suppliers. Like my agent that I ship with, my shipping agent, they do payments to suppliers, but I don't recommend this for starting importers, or people who haven't really gotten to understand the whole importation stuff. The reason is because making payments via agents is basically paying your suppliers directly. You get? So if you're a starting importer, you're most likely going to be, making business transactions with suppliers that you've not really, done business with and you don't really know anything about. So this option is only good for those who have been in business or who have been in the importation stuff for a very long time, and they have suppliers that they can really trust and say, okay, if I send this person my money, nothing is going to happen. This person is going to send me what I'm buying, and intact and all of that. So that's why I don't recommend it for people who are just starting. I've been in this whole importation stuff for almost a year now, but I still don't have like suppliers that I can say that I really trust. You get? So I only have just one supplier because I keep on trying new suppliers to basically just see which service or which price and everything is better. So I just have one supplier that I can say, oh, I really trust this person to that extent of sending them my money directly. You get? Because when you pay through your agents, if anything should go wrong, your agents cannot do anything about it. You basically just give them your money to help you pay, but they can't do anything about it if the supplier decides not to send your item to you, or if the supplier sends you a wrong item and is refusing to change it or anything like that. Like I recently had an issue with a supplier. I ordered for items and the supplier was taking way too long to ship, and my other packages were already with my agents in their warehouse in China. You get? And these items, I need them to come to Nigeria on time because I have clients who are asking for this stuff. So I was asking the supplier like, send my item to me, or sorry, send it to my agent. You get? And the supplier was just like, he read my message, he would not reply, he wasn't even answering me. Today he'll tell me he will arrange the stuff for shipping today and he will not ship out. So the whole thing was really crazy, and I just told Alibaba that I want to cancel the order. Get? I told them I want to cancel the order, so I cancelled it, and they gave the supplier 5 days to reply. That if the supplier doesn't reply within 5 days, they are going to refund my money. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, so the 5 days got elapsed and the supplier still did not reply, and they refunded my money. So that's one of the benefits of paying via the Alibaba app. So imagine I had made payment through an agent rather, and the supplier was acting this way. There's Who am I going to tell that the supplier is behaving somehow, please ask the supplier to send my money back? The supplier would not even answer me, or there's nobody that I can even complain to. But because I made payments via Alibaba, I was able to ask them to cancel the order and send me back my money. So that's it. But if you have suppliers that you've done business with and you really trust, you can pay them directly through your agents. And yeah, with agents, I don't think there's any limit. You can pay any amount of money you want at once. The last option that I have is to get a domiciliary account. Yeah, that's like the last and the best option that I think of all the options that I've been given. Just basically get a domiciliary account and just make your payments. With domiciliary account, you don't have any limit. It depends on the bank though. You don't have any limit. You can make as much purchase as possible, because basically with a domiciliary account, if you have a domiciliary account card, you can make payments in dollars, in any amount of dollars that you want to make payments in. But the thing is that you have to buy the dollar and deposit in the account for you to be able to use it. So you're not going to deposit Naira and spend as dollars. Okay, you basically have to buy the dollars and deposit in the account and use. So the reason this wasn't really an option for me, I would have gotten a domiciliary account a very long time ago, but because of the difference in the rates, I was just like, I was going to stick to using the Naira card since I wasn't really buying much. Because domiciliary accounts, you're buying dollar in black market rates, because banks don't sell dollars to individuals, so you have to go buy with black market rates. But then banks had their own rates, which was like 100 naira difference. So imagine 100 naira times $1,000, for example, that's like 100,000 naira. So you're basically just saving 100,000 naira when you use your Naira card instead of a domiciliary account. So that was like the reason I didn't really think about getting one. But now I'm already on it, and that's what I'm currently working on. So I was actually planning to do this video after I get my domiciliary account done, so that I can just talk about the process and everything. But I don't know how long the process is going to take. That's why I decided to like come on here to make the video, since I've been getting questions concerning the issue. Okay, so for domiciliary account, you basically just want to do your research with the banks and just basically know which bank you want to work with. I'm not going to recommend any bank, but I only did my research with two banks, Zenith Bank and Access Bank. So for Zenith Bank, you need to have your normal documents for opening a bank account, two referee and $1,000 minimum deposits. The money you're definitely going to spend after opening the account. But if you are a small business owner and you don't have that much to deposit first, you may as well consider going for other banks that don't require that much as their minimum deposit. But I've been hearing people say that Zenith Bank is the best. I don't know why they said Zenith Bank is the best. So the second bank I did my research with was Access Bank. So for Access Bank, basically your normal documents for opening a bank account, your two reference, and your $100. For Access Bank, the minimum deposit is $100. So I was actually planning to open one with Access Bank, and then I called my dad and I told him about it, that I would need him to stand as a reference for me. So the reference has to have a current or domiciliary account, you get. So I called him and I was like, I want to open a domiciliary account and I need you to help me sign as a reference. And my dad was like, I shouldn't bother opening with Access Bank, that he already has a domiciliary account with Echo Bank, that I should go open with Echo Bank, that he has someone he's going to refer me to make the process faster for me. So I haven't even gone because I have not really had time. I'm just basically planning to like make it fit in my schedule so I can go and do the whole process and everything, and that's just basically it. So guys, I hope you find this video helpful. I hope I've been able to answer your questions. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what kind of videos you also want me to talk about. Thanks for watching and bye.